Capricorn. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's have a look and see what's going on in regards to love first and foremost. What's potentially happening for Capricorn in love. Okay, this is quite interesting. Now, Devil, Three of Swords, the Fool card, Three of Wands as well. For some of you, unfortunately, there is a third-party situation here. And this is just, it needs to be talked out. Page of Swords, there's been too much thinking, umming and ahhing, guessing. You might just need to come clean. There is some sort of approach. Again, it's almost like you'll have a window to act or say something about that situation here, because news is coming, some sort of information. The priestess reveals a major prophecy, something that's supposed to come true, or something that's supposed to be brought to our attention. So something could be brought to your attention. Now, it might not necessarily be a cheating scandal here, Capricorn. The Devil card can be that someone has insecurities, that someone has fears, someone has doubts, that someone isn't committed, or someone feels linked to you, but it's in an unhealthy way. Now, this isn't always the case, but with the Fool card, it can indicate foolish energy or foolish behavior. Now, there could also be someone with the Page of Swords that's too insecure to tell you how they really feel. There could be confusion. Now, the Page of Swords looks behind him, looks to the past. The past might be coming back around, Capricorn, and it might create some confusion in love. Whether this is your past lover, or whether this is your new romance, or your spouses, or whoever you're dealing with, this is their past that's coming back up. Now, it's not necessarily an ex-lover. It can be secrets that come out from the past. It can be things that were suppressed. We tend to hide things from the devil. And you know, the devil comes in many forms. So secrets or toxic energy. It could be past addictions. It can be past traumatic events that happened in relationships. This is coming to the surface here. And Page's energy is coming up around you in love, which means there's still a lot you need to experience with someone. It's still very much in its early stages. Pages lack the experience. And not that they were of low caliber, but in the courtly cards, they were the ones that were indebted or in service to another. They were still learning the ways of the court and the ways of to conduct oneself and how things worked. So there's a lot of lessons, I think, tied into things that are happening around you in love, at least for this period. But look, you also have got the Three of Wands, which can point to lessons that'll need to be learned in the future, or that are going to impact your future with this person. This is all about the long-term vision, long-term goals, seeing someone as part of your long-term future. So, you know, but it's not all bad. I think there's a good sense here. Someone might reveal that they have plans for you for the long-term future, Capricorn. You know, the Four of Cups, the Hand of God, so divine intervention here, the prophecy. There is someone here that wants to be a part of your long-term future, because you've got the beautiful Wish card here. Now, this is wishes, things coming into alignment, things making sense. This is no coincidence. Things are being orchestrated here for you. Or you're finding someone who's going to fulfill a lot of wishes. In particular, if you have had hardships in relationships, you've only had, you know, maybe physical connections, romantic attractions, or you haven't had any problem attracting a mate, but maintaining that connection and watching it evolve and grow has been a bit burdensome or a bit complex for you, then I think this is about to change. Suddenly emotions are shifting. 9 is fulfillment. 9 is a number of understanding. So you'll finally understand the motivations for a person. You'll finally understand your connection, maybe as to why you're being paired with a person. But there is potentially someone coming in here, the black and the white, the black and white pillars, a new relationship that's forming, a destined one, because you're coming up in your power here. So in one way, I think you've attracted this person. They might be foreign with the Fool card, can be quite adventurous, maybe the sign of an Aries. someone quite passionate, quite dominant, more masculine energy than feminine, but it's someone that ticks a lot of boxes for you. Or they're going to tell you, like, you tick a lot of boxes for me, you fulfill a lot of wishes for me, you know, this is something I want to experience, and I can see that you're someone I could experience that with. So someone feels like you're a dream come true. Again, the devil, this is you, the Capricorn. So you're very influential to people here, but this is emotional fulfillment. So you make someone feel complete, or you might be noticing within yourself that someone around you is making you feel more complete. Page of Wands, the Fool card. There is a foreign or a long distance connection coming in, or you might be separated with your lover, and it could be a very testing phase. Sometimes the devil tests us, so there might be a testing phase, because geographical distance present in these 4 cards could indicate that it could ultimately strengthen your links together with this person, yes, but it could be quite a testing phase. So it'll be interesting to see how that pans out for you during the upcoming month. But let's move on and have a look at business, finance, career, creative, anything that sort of comes up in these sorts of areas, Capricorn. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, 2 pentacles, 2 pillars, 2 wands. There's some sort of indecisiveness or 2 opportunities coming up around you. Possibly an added income stream coming in here, Capricorn, or a collaboration. The Devil card has that link between 2 people, so there possibly is a contract or something that you're going to draw up. And I think for the most part, you might have been waiting for this for quite some time with the Hangman. You might have been held in suspense. Someone might have kept you waiting, or you might have kept them waiting. There is some sort of document that I mentioned that the High Priestess holds. So there is a contract or a deed or something, some sort of important document that's going to be signed. And that's going to open up doors for you. Okay. Queen of Swords. She's very well connected. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. She's very well educated, well versed, and she brings a lot of knowledge. So more knowledge or information is coming to you in the workplace, ideas, but she's also very good at teaching and articulating herself. So communication is really big, I think, in the work sense or the creative sense. Now, the 2 of Wands, holding the world in your hands. Overseas work opportunities, international opportunities could be coming up, or industries such as finance, trades, media, anything that connects the world, internet, hospitality, tourism. These sorts of things are coming up. Or you're leaving a base and there's a new addition somehow. Could be a new office, opening up a new franchise. Suddenly there's a second component. Could be if you're providing a certain service or product, suddenly you're adding a counterpart service or product, or in addition to what you're doing. So maybe not necessarily a whole new business altogether, but there's some sort of dynamic is changing and something will be added to complement what you already have in some way, shape or form. But you might be taking time off from work as well, Capricorn, maybe to re-energize and come back into your power. That could also be coming up. Celebrations or networking opportunities coming in with the 3 of Cups. So abilities to connect or increase your social profile, network with other people, expand the community groups or community events coming in around the workplace or the creative sphere, or celebrating success. Now, these are the 3 muses. Something about creation or allocating a time frame, a time span. In Greek mythology, there was a goddess appointed to each role, with the fates and the morality and the lifespan of man. So I think one, I would honestly, I have to say, I forget the names of them, the Greek names, but one was, say for example, one allocated the length, the length of someone's life, what they'll do, who they'll be. So they were each allocated a role. So role allocations potentially coming in around creative spheres. or work opportunities, career, or there's a project and it's almost like you're planning a time, or you're planning what's going to happen within that project. Okay, by this time I estimate this is going to happen by that time. So a lot of planning, but you're planning from start to finish. So you'll have an overall, like a bird's eye view of something, which is good. Good, a lot of proper planning here. The Hangman is coming in, so possibly some upside down situations, some conflict. Essentially, the Hangman was punished for something, so there is a consequence someone is going to suffer here. Maybe because of unethical work behavior, maybe they will be punished, maybe there's suspension here from work for some of you. But there's some sort of situation where you'll have to remedy or mediate. Whether it's you mediating two people, whether it's you mediating a group project, maybe it's you that might be caught in the hot seat, okay? That could also happen as well. There could be some confusion, some miscommunication that leads to a Hangman scenario. And he was essentially punished for what he did, or scolded. So whether this is you needing to scold someone that works for you, works under you, or someone that needs to pull you up about something, this might happen. But it's going to illuminate, okay? You see the halo around his head, so it's going to illuminate a certain situation. It's going to shine light on areas of improvement, and you tend to take constructive criticism quite well. You tend to give it well. You're often in leadership roles, Capricorn, so you know that's not really a surprise. That could also be coming up. And also you've got the Eight of Pentacles, so increase in skill building, more money, or some sort of task that you'll undergo that'll help you become more lucrative. But this is a lot of focus and emphasis. You're in a good space creatively, so I want you to make sure you allocate enough time to those creative spheres, creative abilities. But more money-making opportunities are coming your way, or increased funds or promotions, incentives, or even a bonus coming in around some of you. So it's quite good here, Capricorn. I will leave it at that.